I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, guess I like the lonely vibe.
Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new video. In this video, as you already see in the title and in the thumbnail, I got 12 wins in the Grand Challenge using the Mortar. This Mortar deck 2.9 elixir. It's a very cheap cycle deck. As you can see, it has Ice Spirit skeletons in there. And like 2.9 average elixir cost, it's really cheap. I will open this chest after I show 3 not live battles, 3 replays against first the last battle at 11 wins, 2 losses. I will show, oh no, that was actually this one first cost deck. I will also show 2, I think 1 or 2 versus the giant graveyard, because those were really hard. Let's see, where did I lose? Here I lost 2 in a row. I went 5-0. Then I lost 2 and I ended up winning 12, or I ended up getting 12 wins. I was very happy, of course. But let's start with the last match at 11 wins, 12 losses. As you can see, the opponent is playing lavaloon. I mean, you can't see loon yet, but you just saw it in my battle log. And lavaloon is a actually a really hard matchup for this deck, just because it only has a princess, it only has archers. I mean, archers, their DPS is actually really good, guys. He started with a lava hound. I decided to go with a mortar other lane to pressure him. He goes with a skarmy. I have lock in hand, so I can just lock that. I have archers for his lava hound. I'll drop my princess in the middle. He decides to go with an ESWC to back it up. Let's see. I think I dropped the knight here to tank. Yes, I dropped the knight here. And that should, I mean, he will get some good damage in. But look at the right side, guys. The mortar, if you leave a mortar on your tower, it dealt over 1500 damage. That's just insane. I mean, he dropped the skarmy to defend it, but the skarmy isn't a good counter versus mortar, especially if I have a reactive lock. Here he goes with a balloon. Well played by him, but I drop an Ice Spirit, and as you can see, the Ice Golem isn't in range of the mortar, so it will still get 1 hit. And if you get 1 hit with a mortar, it's actually a good mortar, especially with the rocket. If you have a rocket in your hand or in the deck, especially with this cheap cycle, you can finish off a game even if his tower is at 1000 HP. You will see that soon in one of my replays when I face I think it was boulder graveyard or giant graveyard. Here I knew that he has a skarmy in his cycle, so I was very I mean, I had my lock ready to cast it. He went with a skarmy, so I decided to keep my princess alive. Here, I mean, he's again pressuring with a lava hound, but here I just decided to go with a mortar, because I know that once he can form a huge push, I will not be able to defend that. Very good fireball by him, hitting my mortar and the archers. Here I dropped a knight, well placed ice golem by him. And it looks like I can't defend this. I mean, I'm dropping Ice Spirit skeletons. He even has a balloon coming now. And here he will reveal his clone. I was like, wow, this guy, dude, I need to defend this. But look at my elixir, guys. I'm so low on elixir. He has ESWC. He has at the moment. Let's pause right now. He has 3 ESWCs there, 1 clone, 1 like 1 HP, and 1 full life. He has about, I think, half life balloon on the tower. It just got a hit in. Look at my elixir. I have nothing. I have at the moment 1 elixir. My princess is about to die, and I have archers. And his tower is not in rocket range. His tower is at 713. So let's see how I defend this. I lock here. When I locked, he will cast a skarmy. I drop a knight to try to kill his ESWC, but yeah, I mean, the ESWC just doesn't die because of his skarmy. Here I drop a Ice Spirit, really good Ice Spirit. I think the Ice Spirit saved me. Here I dropped the princess. I dropped it over there. I mean, it will still hit the tower. He goes with a lava hound, he goes with a balloon. But here I have a really good rocket. I can just rocket his lava hound and his balloon. He does have an ESWC there. So at this moment, like, guys, my main tower, my king tower, is at 1020 HP. My other tower is at 1700 and his tower is at 713. So at this moment, I knew that I had to get damage him. A lock does 100 HP, or yeah, 100 damage exactly, and a rocket 493. So I lock here, but I knew that wasn't enough. So I decided to go with a knight and archers in the middle. As you can see, knight to tank, one archer locks on. I know that one rocket will kill it now because the rocket, as I just said, 493. I cast the rocket, and I know that that was GG. So I had 12 wins at this moment. Like, I was very happy that I beat him. I would not say it's a hard counter deck, but it's definitely a really hard matchup for me. I ended up winning it, so that was I was very happy, of course. Let's see, the one with, yeah, this one I played really well in my opinion. I mean, you can't really judge it, but you do know when you play something well or not. With the princess, with this deck, I would probably always start off high just to chip away right away, see if they have an answer for it. There you go, I drop my princess. He goes with the ESWC. I have skeletons to surround it, so I will do that for sure. Other than that, like with this deck, you can always cycle. I think I would just drop archers in the back. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would drop archers in the back. I can just keep cycling with this deck, trying to pressure. He locks here, so I knew that he didn't have a good hand, so I decided to go with a mortar. He drops his Inferno. I drop an Ice Spirit. I drop Princess, and I think, yeah, I will drop Skeletons as well. He drops a Knight as well. I will drop my own Knight. So far, I'm defending the Mortar really well, but he has a Bowler as well, and Bowler is really tough versus, as you can see, I gave him an angry face. But here, I decided to switch my lanes, just because I know that he didn't have much elixir. So I have archers to kill the bowler. Here I can just lock away the ESWC, but he has his bowler still tanking for the mortar. Here I drop my Ice Spirit. I should not have dropped my Ice Spirit because he can just lock it. If I didn't drop my Ice Spirit there, he was forced to lock the mortar for, I think, yeah, definitely a negative trade. Here I'm saying good game. I was pretty mad after the two losses back to back. I mean, Mortar is actually not that easy to run. I mean, it's a really good deck in my opinion, but you definitely need some good practice with it. And here he goes with yeah, he goes with a graveyard. He reveals his graveyard. He has a poison for my archers and my knight. I even drop skeletons into the poison, so I was forced to lock here for sure. Otherwise, the skeletons and the knight would deal damage. I mean, I'm up on damage, but his deck is definitely in favor right now for my deck. He has ESWC, Bowler, Inferno, and he could just constantly poison my archers, which are my only counter to graveyard basically. So here, I knew that he didn't have lock and cycle. If someone plays a card, he has to play 4 more cards to have it in cycle again. So I just dropped my princess to chip away. He was forced to drop his ice golem first and then lock it. So so my princess could get 2 hits, but here I see that my mortar is locked on, and once your mortar is locked on, you try to defend it as much as possible. I think it got 3 or 4 hits in, and as I said, even 1 hit with mortar, it is pretty solid. In here he pre-poisoned, so I can just drop my archer in the corner, not in the poison. So as I said, so far I'm playing this pretty well in my opinion. I think I would just press, yeah, I'll drop my princess high, but he had a knight there. He was ready for my princess, well played by him. And at this point, I know that it's just, I just have to cycle rocket. So here, I cast my rocket, but I am throwing away 6 elixir, guys. So how am I going to defend this right now? I'm actually not going to defend this. I mean, sort of defending, but actually cycling rather. I'm throwing the rocket. His bowler's walking towards my tower. His skeletons were locked on my tower, and as you can see, I won with 543 HP on my tower. That was a pretty close game actually. I will also show this one just because graveyard and poison and giant is really popular. So he also had executioner in there, which in my opinion was pretty interesting. This, I'm not sure this guy, but he had pretty much, I think he had like 12 spectators or something, so it was quite a lot. And I was pretty, yeah, I didn't know what to expect, of course. But he starts off with an Ice Spirit graveyard. I will go with archers and knight. I think it's too aggressive to go with a graveyard poison right away. I mean, it's good value, but if you look at his elixir, I'm down 1 elixir, but I have a half life, yeah, half HP knight. I have a princess there. Good luck by him, but unfortunately I don't have archers or anything to kill his minions. So my mortar, I mean, 2 shots are still very nice for a mortar, as I mentioned before, but he spent a lot, so I would rather get some more damage in, but still, I delve over, I think it's, no, less than 500 damage, almost 500 damage. He goes with a giant in the back, so I know that he has giant graveyard poison, which is a pretty hard matchup. I don't have an inferno or anything, and even his executioner is really annoying in this matchup. I think he will... Yeah, he will tornado here. Interesting. I mean, pretty interesting. But he goes with the executioner. I will drop a reactive rocket, so my knight and my princess stays alive. I believe I'll go with a mortar. Yeah, I will go with a mortar right now. And as you can see, his only answer is minions. But again, I don't have enough elixir to drop my archers. I dropped the ice spirit a bit too early. Like, if 3 minions are just flying there and you drop an ice spirit in front, the 3 minions will take it out. So I had to wait a bit more, but still... I'm getting hits in with my mortar, which is always nice, and I'm dealing more damage than him. But in overtime, I think he will be able to go with a giant graveyard. Here, I'm very reactive. I mean, he goes with a giant graveyard push, which is 10 elixir. I will drop my knight, skeletons. The skeletons DPS is really key. I mean, guys, never give your opponent lock value by placing your skeletons and your princess in the same lane. Force them to either lock your princess or your skeletons. Princess is really annoying just because of her range, and skeletons DPS is really high. As you can see, he's really low on elixir. I mean, he spent a lot there. I will drop my I dropped my princess. I will drop ice spirit. Here I go with a second mortar. The first mortar is still chipping away. The knight is even locked on right now. He doesn't have much elixir. He's forced to poison that actually. I'll drop my skeletons. I'll drop my ice spirit, another archer. Mortar shoots again on the tower, taking it down. As you can see, 20 seconds left. He drops an executioner. I will drop a princess on the left lane just to pressure in case he makes any push. He locks that, and this is basically GG. 10 seconds left. His executioner is going down. I can just drop skeletons, and I even have my lock there ready. So GG by him. As I said, he had like 12 spectators, so that was pretty nice. That was basically game. So I hope you guys can learn from this. These replays. Like, I'm just trying to keep the pressure up when needed. The defense is pretty solid. Against Lava Hound, it's in my opinion really important to pressure the other lane, but definitely keep your archers and princes for defense, since it are the only units which hits air, except for the rocket. But throwing a rocket at a Lava Hound minion push isn't that ideal. But this was the episode. Again, I will show the deck. I mean, it's not over yet, guys, but these were the replays. I mean, I will do the chest opening as promised. But again, this is the deck, so feel free to copy. Just test around. I mean, if you've never played Siege before, you definitely need practice with this deck. I really like it. So if you're just trying to find a new deck for fun, or trying to get more into Siege, this is definitely a deck which I would recommend. Let's get into the chest opening. I really hope we can end the episode with something nice. So as usual, 22k gold, 5 battle rams. Let's see, minions, Dark Goblin, Giant Skeleton. Let's see, Dark Prince, Balloon. Already 6 epics, guys. 26 tombstones. Let's see, 29 elixir collectors, Mega Minion, Goblin Gang. Wow, a lot of Goblin Gangs. That's really nice, because I think we could... No, we can't upgrade it to level 9 right now, but we can upgrade it to level 8. So that's really nice. Minion Horde, a lot of Minion Hordes. Arrows, I don't think we have a legendary. I think we get like 6 epics now again. Let's see. Yeah, there you go, 5 executors. I mean, it's not bad at all, just because a lot of good rares and a lot of good comments, like the Goblin Gang. The executioner is, I mean, I think it will even get nerfed more soon, so I don't see the card being used anymore after the nerf, but I still think it's a decent card. So this just not that bad. I was hoping for a legendary, of course, but unfortunately we couldn't get it, but maybe next time. Okay guys, this was the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe. Leave some support. As always, I always read your comments. I really enjoyed the positivity on my channel, so thank you all for that, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye.